This is the second recording of my learner who is in grade 5.
One moment is recess by Grace Response. I was 10 o'clock in the morning at Mabuhay Elementary School. It's time to take a snack. It was recess time. Pupils are lined up in waiting for their turns to go. I send the content out of the ground. Jocelyn sits down at the beach, just looking around. The kids eating and some are playing. He has no money to buy something because his father did not receive his salary yet. His mother told him to have a heaving breakfast from him to be full until looks time will waiting for the time to pass by. He subtly saw 50 pesos on the group. I said to himself, it a speed. This money I will be able to have lots to eat from reset. I count that it is not the right thing to do, so he goes to share classroom and asking from help from his advisor to feed the owner of the money. It so happens that one of his classmates, Irene, was crying at the corner of her classroom because she lost her money. Jocelyn asked Irene how much she lost. It's 50 pesos, said Irene. Jocelyn had given the 15 pesos that he saw to Irene and said, I think it's yours. Irene was too thankful to Jocelyn as a form of her appreciation. She so told Jocelyn to go to the counter with her and they shared snack from reset. Jocelyn was grateful that because of his honesty we was able to enjoy reset time. One moment is recess by Grace Response.
The learner substituted at with is.
I was 10 o'clock in the morning at Mabuhay Elementary School.
The learner substituted it with I.
It's time to take a snack. It was reset time.
The learner mispronounced the word recess as reset.
Pupils are lined up in waiting for their turns to go. I send the content.
The learner repeated the first syllable of the word pupils and substituted it with pupils. She also read turns as turns and inside as insen. The learner also mispronounced the word canteen as canten.
Out of the ground, Jocelyn sits down at the beach, just looking around. The kids eating and some are playing.
The learner mispronounced the words crowd and Joselito as crown and Joselino. She read the words at the twice and substituted bench with beach. She repeated the word eating. The learner read some as some.
He has no money to buy something because his father did not receive his salary yet.
The learner read had as hads. She pronounced buy as b. The learner mispronounced the word receive as receive. The learner read yet twice.
His mother told him to have a heaving breakfast from him to be full until looks time.
The learner substituted the words heavy breakfast for with having breakfast from. She initially said Lu, then looks.
While waiting for the time to pass by, he subtly sucked 50 pesos on the group.
The learner substituted while with will. She initially said from, then form. She substituted the words suddenly saw 50 with subili sa 50. She mispronounced the word ground as grund.
I said to himself, "It a speed. This money I will be able to have lots to eat from reset."
The learner substituted he with high. The learner substituted the words if and spend with it and speed. She read the word able as able. She read lots as loots. The learner substituted the words for and recess with from and reset.
I count that it is not the right thing to do.
The learner omitted the word but. She also omitted the words he and knows. The learner initially mispronounced it as is, but eventually pronounced it correctly in the second attempt. She also mispronounced do as though.
So he goes to share classroom and asking from help from his advisor to feed the owner of the money.
The learner read there as dier. She substituted the words asks and for with asking and from. She read find as feed. She repeated the first syllable of the words owner and of, and substituted the word that with da.
It so happens that one of his classmates, Irene, was crying at the corner of her classroom because she lost her money.
The learner read classmates as classmates. The learner attempted to read crying as crying. Again, she mispronounced the word there, but this time she read it as here. The learner initially read the word lost correctly, but eventually changed it to lots.
Selena asked Irene how much she lost. It's 50 pesos, said Irene.
The learner mispronounced the word Joselito as Joselino. She also omitted the last phoneme in the word asks. She read she twice. The learner mispronounced the word said as said.
Jocelyn given the 15 pesos that he saw to Irene and said, I think it's yours.
The learner mispronounced the words Joselito gives 50 as Joselino given and 15. Again, she read saw as sa. She mispronounced again the word said as said. The learner initially mispronounced the word yours as your, but eventually pronounced it correctly in the second attempt.
Irene was too thankful to Joselito
The learner mispronounced saw as to.
as a form of her appreciation. She told Joselino to go to the counter with her and they shared snack from receipt.
The learner read the words her and appreciation as hair and appreciation. The learner initially mispronounced told as so, but eventually pronounced it correctly in the second attempt. Again, she also mispronounced the word Joselito as Joselino. She read the word canteen as canter. She mispronounced again the word her, but this time it is seer. The learner mispronounced the word shared as shared and omitted the S in the word snacks. She also mispronounced the words for and recess as from and reset.
Joselito was grateful that because of his honesty we was able to enjoy reset time.
The learner initially said Jocelyn, then Joselito. She repeated the word was and the first part of the word grateful. She read off twice. The learner mispronounced the words honesty and he as honesty and we. She mispronounced the word able as Avery. The learner mispronounced the words his and recess as he and reset.